Good morning folks, and welcome to this very special episode of Mountains Peak. Today we're going to have a go at doing 4 Munros with one extra one tomorrow. Hope you enjoy it, guys. So yeah guys, we're here in the Bridge of Orchy train station. We're just about to set off for tackling 4 Munros today. Really looking forward to this one. It should be interesting. We are basically getting a bit of extra training in by doing some longer walks and carrying a bit extra weight on our backs, as you can see, with the big packs, and Rufus is in there too. So we're all here for the journey. So we're doing 4 Munros at the Bridge of Orchy today, starting off with Beinn Dorain, and we'll walk you through them as we go. Yeah, they're all pretty big ones as well, all around 1,000 metres, so it should be interesting. But we're not going to hang around too much. We're going to get going quite quick and get started because it's quite busy. It's Saturday morning, lovely day, it's going to be heaving. So we'll see you on the trail. See you there. I cannot see one cloud in the sky. Yeah, outstanding weather so far. It's very busy. Every lay-by and car park we've passed on the way up to Bridge of Orchy train station has been full already at 8 o'clock in the morning. So it just goes to show how popular hill walking's become since the pandemic, and getting outdoors has been really popular. So the trail so far, the terrain so far up to Beinn Dorain has actually been pretty decent. It's kind of gravel, loose rock path, not too bad at all. It's been pretty good underfoot, especially with the heavy backpack. So yeah, not too bad. Brad said, who said this was fun? Brad's loving it. He's like, Stevie, come on, let's do more. No, Brad, I can't do anymore. By the way, I want that on record. This is on camera, recorded on YouTube. This was Brad's idea, not mine. At no point did I say, by the way, let's go and climb 5 Munros. Really big heavy rucksacks on. Not my idea. Do you know, I don't think I've got enough memory cards to capture all your moaning. Yeah, so that was the other thing. We did our first podcast last night. It was a good laugh with Mark Morgan. Enjoyed it. Good chat, and talked about the different things that we're doing for these causes. So you can see I'm wearing my t-shirt today, and Rufus is on my back. Maybe when we do the next big hill walk, we can put the football tops on and raise a bit of awareness that way for the football team. That'd be cool. So, Brad took a fall. He broke the walking pole and did a backwards roly-poly down the path. Impressive. I didn't get to see it. I was in front, which I'm quite sad about. But a wee twist of the ankle, but it seems to be okay for now. You alright, mate?
Aye. Plod on.
Yeah. Jurgen Klinsmann over here.
It's funny now till I do 5 Munros, but I broke foot.
Do you know, we were doing that podcast last night, and Brad's actually quite good friends with Mark, and Mark did say that he's very injury prone, the most injury prone man in Renfrew. And
jinxed me.
Yeah, that's 100% accurate.
Oh, I'm not impressed.
Not impressed. So fortunately Brad's okay for the moment, but we're going to play things by ear at this stage because obviously this could get worse. But I think it sounds like you've just tweaked it a wee bit.
I think so, aye.
Hopefully it'll ease off. If it doesn't ease off, we'll just turn back, simple as. take our time coming down. I was just phoning in that helicopter that I've got, you know. Wouldn't that be ideal?
Aye.
Your own personal helicopter. There you go, that's what happens when I win the lottery, when I get myself a helicopter. Yeah, so just from the sound of what's happened with Brad, it is, I mean, the terrain's quite straightforward in the respect of it's easy to follow, but there's a lot of loose gravel or loose stones. It's almost like it's been a dried up stream, a dried up burn that you're following up. So there is a lot of loose terrain, and I think that's certainly not going to help it matters anyway, that's for sure. So carrying the heavy bags doesn't make things easier, it definitely adds on a bit of risk.
I was saying that, the bag saved me.
The bag saved them, there you go. So yeah, hopefully Brad's leg's alright, it's not going to be too bad. He's taking a wee break now. This is a lovely wee spot here with some water if you need to get some fresh water, because I probably dropped off a kilo instead of carrying 2 litres of water. But yeah, lovely so far, the weather's fantastic. Hopefully it stays clear, we might actually get to see some stars tonight, that would be great. So yeah, we're just going to get something to eat. The weather's outstanding, as you know. Have a wee climb up here. Yeah, so the poles broke, that's the second set of the poles that I've had break on me, or on somebody else. I'm not actually sure the names of them, it's pretty impressive nevertheless. Hopefully you can hear me okay in this wind, it is pretty windy. Hopefully that calms down. We're going to go and grab a wee bite to eat, keep myself fed. As you know from the last video that I didn't really do that properly and I ended up feeling not too good from it, so keep topping up with the fuel, plenty of water. And Brad's doing his best Titanic impression. I've got the Celine Dion song running through my head right now. Yeah, I'm not going to the back, but I'll be the big spoon if you really want. Right, we'll see you further up on top of Beinn Dorain. Right folks, that's us on the summit of Beinn Dorain, 1,076 metres. That's the first one of the day done. We just did our Facebook live video, that was interesting. First time I've ever done that, so it worked out quite well I think. I hope everybody at home enjoyed that. Cairn there, big massive bit of quartz on it, so can't really go wrong. So we've got the bags off, get a wee breather. We're going to get some water into us I think, yeah. And then we're basically just going to push on to the next Munros. But this is pretty.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Aye.
Unreal.
I don't know if you can see the cloud line over there and the peaks that are peeking through. Outstanding. So basically we're heading towards like Loch and over that direction towards, is it Beinn Mhanach? Yeah, it's all good so far. So I'll speed to you a bit further down and let you know how we're getting on. But all good. Wow, look at that mate. I didn't even notice that. See that? Okay, so as you just saw, oh, that's a big loose stone there. As you just saw, that's us just summited Beinn Dorain, and we're on our way to Beinn Mhanach. I think I'm pronouncing that right, I'll just fix you a wee second there, there we go. Beinn Mhanach. But in order to get to Beinn Mhanach, we have to go over Beinn Achaladair, which I'm not sure why it's not a peak on its own. It's 920 metres on the map, but I wonder if it's like a sister peak or something. I don't know what you call that when they're not standalone enough to be a peak on their own right. Not sure. Don't know. Maybe somebody could comment and let us know. But yeah, that was actually pretty decent, mate. That was a 3-hour summit with big heavy packs. I'm pretty happy with that. And a dodgy ankle. We'll talk more about that maybe tonight at camp. Yeah, we'll do that once we get there. Dodgy ankles and stuff. Anyway, so if I show you, I'll show you. So you can see we're going down this kind of plateau section here. There's a little bit of snow all the way over there on its own. That's Beinn Achaladair. And the hill behind it, farther behind it, is Beinn Mhanach. And that's where we're going. So this one's quite a big walk too. So this is the longest section of the walk today. So once we get this done, hopefully it's a short push to the third Munro, and then we can make a decision about camp from there. whether we're going to do 4 or just do the 3 today. I think the 3 today might be the option, Brad, but
I'd like to see what you get it for.
4 would be amazing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see that. See that dark face of that hill over there? So that hill over there is Beinn Achaladair, and that's the Bealach between Beinn Achaladair and Beinn An Dothaidh. There's a lot of grooms getting fired out here. But I wanted to camp in that Bealach there because there's a water source there as well, and it only leaves half a summit to do before going home tomorrow. That was the original plan, but I think I'm be happy with 3 today, mate. I really would. If we can get a decent camp set, you know, a decent water source, so we can cook and stuff, and have some clear views for the sunset, that would be amazing as well. I would like to get some clear views. So check that out. That's an impressive gorge, valley. I don't even know what to call that. That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, all good so far. And we'll push on. So I'll leave you here now, and if there's any major or significant quick reactions there. I wonder what my face looked like in that. I'll get a slow-mo of that. Yeah. Do you know what, the beard hides a lot of reaction, do you know that? We'll see in the... Oh, the eyes tell it all. Right, so I'm going to put it away before I fall on my backside. If there's any major changes, I'll get it back out and we'll have a wee chat again. But yeah, enjoy the scenery for now. Because it's impressive. It's really impressive. Okay folks, that was difficult with the heavier pack coming down. That was a steep rocky descent. So we are currently heading for, let me just get my map up, sorry. We've just come off of Melgarb there, or Melgarb I think it might be pronounced, which is basically like a rocky, I don't know, plateau that comes off of Beinn Dorain, just heading further east. Brad's struggling a little bit with his ankle. His ankle's quite painful at the moment. No wonder he's doing amazing with it, to be honest. Yeah, my knee's singing a little bit too. It's a nice wee flat section of grass here. Just on a side note, if you were wanting to camp here, this would be a good spot. Be a very good spot to camp.
My happiness is slowly seeping away.
His happiness is slowly seeping away. My soul is slowly seeping away with his happiness. As my youngest says, thumbs up for happy. I'm happy. I'm here. Yeah, so that was quite a difficult one, coming down this way. However, I think if you had a light pack on, that wouldn't be too much of a problem.
It would probably be easier.
I would recommend boots. I'm wearing these new fancy, hold on. Can you see them? New fancy Adidas Terex Free Hiker boots, GTX boots. These are basically the ones I'm going to be using for doing the Munros challenge, so I wanted to break them in and get them tried out. I have the heavier Salomons, as you might have seen in previous videos, and slightly heavier Scarpas. So I weighed these, by the way. My Salomons are 750 grams each, which is, that's crazy, isn't it? That's 1.5 kilos in boots. Whereas I think these are about 400 grams each, maybe even less, 300 and something grams each, which half the weight almost. Yeah, that's well worth it alone. So yeah, on the picture there, the peak directly in front of you there with a tiny bit of snow on it, not the one that looks like a tadpole, the one that's a tiny bit of snow, that is Beinn Mhanach, and the one behind that is the one we're going to, which is Beinn Mhanach. Hold on, I'll spin you in so you. So Beinn Mhanach over there. So that's where we're going just now. So we reckon we should get there for about 3:30. Yeah? 3:30. We'll maybe have lunch down the bottom there because there's a wee water, a wee burn there. We can get some water at stuff as well. So we'll do that and we'll see where we get to from there. So I'll talk to you down where we're going to stop for lunch unless there's any other major stuff. But that was hard going that on the way down, hard on the old legs. We'll see where we're at. Good so far. What a day! What a day! That's unbelievably good. Really good. I hope it stays like this. I really do. Somebody's watching over us. We've reached this burn. We've come right down off that Melgarb. It's been quite hard going, there's no path, it's just go for it. We're a bit in two minds about how to play this. I think we're going to just try and follow this burn, or the stream all the way down the valley, until it meets another kind of burn or another source coming from the left or from the north, and then try and follow that back up, and we'll see how we go. We're very aware that the terrain's uneven and stuff like that, so trying to make it as easy on ourselves as possible without unnecessary climbs or awkward walk-ins. You know, if you're on the side of a slope and you're constantly on one ankle all the time, all the way along. So I think if we follow this down, it should be fairly level-ish. Almost like a bit of college walking, you know, without the steep drops. We'll give it a go, see how we go. Take a wee breather now, and then we'll tie back in at the bottom of this where we turn up the valley. And we'll see you then. Look at that water, unbelievably beautiful. So clear, right, so I thought I'd try and get this in camera in case I fall in. Heavy bag on, you ready? Hoppa! Here we go! Oh. Right, we're going to get Brad in case he falls in as well.
Oh, I dodgy ankle, but doing it.
There we go. Nobody's getting wet yet. Cross the burn. I'm going to head along here, start cutting up the hill slightly. I thought we could follow it further along, but not really. So we'll see how we go anyway. Hi everybody, that's us, we stopped for lunch. Man, that was a major slog. Come off of Beinn Dorain, you come round I think it's the south face of Beinn An Dothaidh, and it's like you're on the side all the time, so your ankles are taking a beating. And obviously Brad went over on his ankle right at the beginning of the walk, and it's just gotten steadily worse, unfortunately, which isn't great. So we're kind of weighing up our options at the moment as to what to do. We're kind of right in the middle of no man's land, where we're as far away from like the beginning as we are from the end, sort of thing. So we'll see. We're going to take a wee walk round to the col over there in between. I think it's Beinn Achaladair and Beinn Mhanach, and we'll just assess it at that point and what's going to happen. Maybe a case of we rest up for a couple of hours before proceeding. We don't know yet. So we'll have a wee think about it. You're all right though, eh?
Aye. Just sore.
Just sore. Injury, man. That's what happens. Injury prone.
Unreal.
It happens. It's just need to manage it and not obviously put ourselves or anybody else at risk, so we just make the safest call when it comes to it. So that's what we're trying to do at the moment. And we'll see where we are when we get round the corner. That's all we can do. But we're fed in water, that'll perk us up a bit.
Hopefully.
Bag's a bit lighter, that's always nice. Rufus, he's having a great old time, eh? Getting to see all the views. And since we came off of Beinn Dorain, we came off the face that nobody else was on, and I don't think we've actually met anybody.
Just the two girls.
Just they kind of two girls kind of passed us, if you like, but we never get close. They're away up Beinn An Dothaidh, and yeah, we've not seen anybody else. So yeah. Fed and watered, feel better for that anyway, certainly. I'm going to see if we can go around, and I'll head, if Brad takes a wee seat, I'll head up and see if I can get a phone signal. Phone home, kind of let everybody know what's happening. He can watch the bags. Give my back a break. And we'll see where we go from there. So we'll keep you appraised. See you in a bit. Okay folks, as you can see, we are heading down. You can see Brad limping away there. He's, we gave it plenty of time, and the logical decision, without putting ourselves or anybody else at risk, is to bail out. So that's exactly what we're doing. So the fact that Brad can still move at the moment is a bonus, so we're going to move to a safer place, which is home, really. We've figured out that we can access the military roads and go around the east and south side of Beinn Dorain, which will tie in with the West Highland Way, and we'll use that back to the bridge of Orchy. or I'll even walk ahead and get the car and come back and get Brad, depending on how he is at that point. We talked various different strategies, and we thought, right, okay, what if we set up camp and wait until tomorrow? But the worry we have, if we set up camp and wait until tomorrow and then you can't walk tomorrow, that makes things a lot more awkward. At least we know Brad can walk at the moment, so it's safer to head down in this kind of state rather than tomorrow phoning mountain rescue because we can't move him. So that's what it is. You've got to deal with these difficult situations on the hills. I mean, it's part of hill walking, I suppose. So we're really hoping we can utilise these military roads and get to the West Highland Way. It's probably a longer walk home than going over the Munros, but as you can see, Brad's not really in any fit state to be tackling any Munros. But if we get down to the military road, it stays at the bottom of the valley all the way around, which is basically a flat road home. Longer, but flat road home. So that's the plan here.
Aye. Disappointing plan.
Yeah, we're both disappointed, but this is so weird. Like I was saying to Brad, I was just saying this in my last video there, that these absolutely feel like failures. There's no two ways about it. And don't kid yourself on and saying, oh, it doesn't feel like a failure, because it does. But you've got to take it on the chin and get on with it, and that's part of it. So we're doing that right now and moving forward. So we'll just come back and finish at another time. We've got 1 Munro in. That's not something to be taking lightly either. So as you can see, Brad's struggling. Any kind of loose or odd terrain, it's making it even more difficult. So, but yeah, we're going to sign off it here and just focus on getting Brad up the road. I'm sure I'll post on Facebook, let everybody know we got home safe. But yeah, that's what we're going to do at the moment. So hopefully we'll get to do this another time and bring you along with us. Take care for now. Bye now.